Okay. So my favorite thing now is like we obviously don't know anything about anything. So that means you can ask the most outlandish questions about the universe that you want, and nobody can say shit because the Epstein files are out. So since the Epstein files are out, quit, honey. Well, I'm doing a video. How do you make dogs understand that you're doing a video? Does anybody have tips for that? Oh my gosh. I can't even right now. I'm trying to talk about something serious. I can't. That's why, I mean, and I'm sitting here sucking on a cough drop. Point being, 7 generations. We think about generations, all we've been taught. No, back up, baby. We've been taught. I can't. They're cracking me up. There's no reason for this behavior right now. 7 generations we've been taught means, I think it's usually like roughly 25-year increments. But like, because it's like my mom is the next generation up, right? So it's like she had me when she was 25. You know what I'm saying? So like that's about it. It's about a birth. It's about birth. But I'm digging this. I'm digging this download I got, I guess, today. For me, it's interesting. There is down like channeling where you're in the flow and you're just writing or talking or creating or like engaging and editing, and it's like actively typing and doing stuff on the laptop, right? That's like a flow state. That's like it's channeling. It's channeling, I would say. It's like a flow. It's just the faucet's on and you capture it. But then um there's also this, I guess, row. That's funny. Row is what we uncovered, right? Like you keep rowing. And so right now we've been digging. Now we found the freaking underwater gorgeous caves. I mean, I'm joking kind of, but you know what I mean. And the truth is buried. And so now we're rowing. We went to the bottom. The bottom is not hot molten lava or whatever. It's like gorgeous underwater caves that you freaking we're rowing through, and we're discovering and we're learning. And whatever this metaphor means, stick with me. But you know, most of us don't know our grandparents. I feel I could be wrong. Globally, who knows? But there is obviously a disconnect between generations, like grandparent, and then you might have met your great grandparents once. But that is emphasizing that time is linear. And, um, you know, you can come sit in my lap if you want. I mean, that's all you can do. You can't sit on my laptop. You can sit on my lap. Do you want to sit on my lap? Goodness me. So she's just gonna steal the show today, I guess. I don't know what to do. Quit. I don't know why you're obsessed with these cough drops. Like, I love these cough drops. Quit. I need them. Stop. Oh my goodness. You got no discipline. You're not listening to me. Do you see why I don't do videos here ever? I gotta put the dogs in the house if I'm gonna do on this treehouse bed. Holy moly. Okay. So instead of thinking of it like bloodlines, you know how I'm not even going to say certain names, but some families, juniors, thirds, fourths, fifths, the family name, the legacy is in the name. Nah, the legacy is in how you treat people. Kindness. Ain't in the name, bro. So I think there's something going on for me where it's a bit like it's not the flow state. It's been a pondering. It's been circling. And this 7 generations concept has been circling. And that is backwards and forwards. Okay, so it doesn't just mean great, 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 great grandparents. It means you, the spark that's been woven through humanity that you are still a part of. Like you're part of this particular thread, right? In the tapestry of humanity, your family's bloodline. And I don't even like talking about the genetic part, but just for sake of clarity, you think about 7 generations of you. And so you want to evolve to the highest, best version of you, right? And so what that it's not about the family relationships. It's about the relationship with yourself. Because if you heal yourself, then no matter what carries on in your honor or essence, essence is a good word, then that's your weaving of more love into the world, more kindness into the world, and for eternity, right? We are in a battle for humanity's soul for kindness versus extraction, abundance versus extraction. Fully realized the biggest, best, most beautiful version of yourself. That's who is calling you forward 7 generations, which let's say levels, right, of yourself. If you want to think about ascension, whatever, reincarnation, I do not care about the how. That's not interesting to me, I guess. Because how are we ever going to know that? Girl, if you want to lay with me, lay with me. Oh my gosh, you're driving me crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why you're doing this right now. Oh my God, I can't. And people be like, how could she be annoyed with her dogs? Oh my God, look how cute they are. I would never be annoyed with my dogs. Yeah, you get annoyed with your dogs. You get annoyed with your dogs. It's okay. Oh my goodness. And my breaking up my focus is hanging on by a freaking thread. See how important setup is. This is obviously doggies aren't allowed up here during filming. We'll just say that right now. So yeah, just kind of this like we are our own ancestors. Our soul is being mirrored. The Unfortunately, the wrongs you do, if you don't walk your bone road, you're passing it on to the next generation. I don't have children, but it's not about, again, lineage. It's about the ripple effect in the fabric of humanity or whatever. Um, so yeah, instead of thinking it like, oh, I don't even know my great grandparents, and like everybody just like stops. It feels like people just stop caring about their, unless you're one of these super elite wealthy families, and they've done everything they can to break up the natural family dynamic and the village. So like we lose some of that storytelling, we lose the campfires, we lose um community, right? So that storytelling, I mean, ancient carvings and paintings show storytelling. Storytelling is essential for keeping our humanity. And we can go back 7 generations, soul iterations of yourself, whatever you want to say. We can go get those stories. We can fill in the holes and the gaps. And then we get to also jump ahead 7 generations and we can start communicating with those fools. And we can be like, yo, 2086, here's what's going on in 2026. This shit's really, really bad. They're eating babies and they're raping children and they're doing human trafficking. And so, like, yeah, it's like ring a ding ding ding, sound the alarms, 2086. We're talking to you now in 2026. Okay? That's what's up. Ring a freaking dinga. I'm getting something. I want to get a bell. That's hilarious. Ring a ding ding. 2086. We need reinforcements. I'm cracking myself up. Oh my god. Ring a ding ding. We always have allergies now. Is that you guys fixed that yet? I mean, it's just I'm cracking myself up because like technically I'd be 105. Not technically. I mean, if yeah, 105. But with the 13-month calendar, I gained some shit. I gained some years back, babies. I got to figure that out. That's a really funny. That's really funny. So yeah, basically, do you want your ancestors to walk your bone road because you were too much of a coward to do it when you were alive? Or do you want to go ahead and walk your bone road right now in this physical 3D realm? 2026, March or April 3rd, Easter freaking weekend. He, supposedly risen. Mary Magdalene shit. I don't know, y'all. I wasn't there. I'm here. I'm time capsuling here. That's my contribution to the bigger mission of stopping the bullshit. So here's my angel freaking wings, and we're at year zero. We've been saying we're at year zero. So can I pull 7 generations back to 2026? Can I we tap into our 2086 like grandma, great grandma that loves the shit out of us, not like our shitty grandmas that some of us had. I'm talking like deep loving grandmas. They're up there, out there, wherever, 7 generations in the future. Like, oh man, this is the time. This was the year. They're telling stories about 2026. There's a lot of history. And I mean, the funny thing is, right now, if I had to name 9 events off the top of my head, I'm just going to do it for fun. 9 historic events that are like, oh, shape the world, shape the world. I mean, it sucks because they're all going to be negative, but they're all war. World War One, World War Two. We're in World War Three. Um, I do not say that lightly. It's happening in AI. It's happening in media. It's happening in freedom. It's happening in every way. And actual missile bomb type war. Hey, 2086, we're still doing regular, like human war. Can you believe this shit? Okay, so those are all 3 horrible things. For some reason, I'm going to just say whatever pops into my head because why not? The Great Fair, I think about that Great Fair, and I guess it was Chicago, and I think they had them in other cities. But that's what I want to have pride in. And that might sound, maybe that sounds corny or weird. I came from such a small town and we had to have pride in that small town. We were proud of our little small town and our sports. And we go whip up on some other counties and then we come back and have a bonfire and drink too much. Like that's Ohio, baby. Like that's Ohio all day. But like I like that like micro pride, like pride in where you live. And if you don't like where you live, you need to move. And that's why I am trying to save up and get out of here. But at the same time, leave this home as part of the bigger mission and have it be a place for young women to do 3-month AI residencies with us. It's perfect for young women. I don't want to live here alone anymore. I'm targeted by this city. Like there's a bunch of reasons I am planning my exit strategy, right? For this physical location that I would still be part of the community, red team community, red team house, and the Wampus verse, and everything we're doing. I mean, look at this. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, this is fabulous sitting up here right now. Dogs are always so extra though, and that's another reason we need to leave, because we need peace, and this is not peaceful. This is a very hectic intersection, very hectic. Traffic, energy, bus routes, weird semis at 1 a.m. rumbling right outside the door that should be illegal because it's half residential, half commercial. I mean, there's a lot of, and it's, I chose it 13 years ago. It was a great deal. So, I mean, but it's also changed so much. So, like, that great deal, I mean, it still was crazy back then too, but this constant car stuff right here is so weird. It's like, how is there this many people? Are they getting their cars repoed? Because it's not a traditional buy sell lot. It's like there's some for sale, but then there's just this constant influx. I'm like, what is this racket? Whatever. All these weird little car dealerships. I'm just like, what else is going on with this shit? I don't like it. But I also want us to have high speed rail and all the cool stuff that China and Europe has. Some reason we don't get to have those things. America, trucks. I'm on the bike yesterday, and this fucking douche is like squeezing over the line, and I'm on a bike, and I'm like, instinctively, I'm like, watch out. He's like, see that line? He points out his window. See that line? I'm like, okay, psycho. Where are the men that used to like take care of women? Where are the men that like are knights in shining freaking armor? Yes, I mean it. That felt like they were protectors of their queens and like wanted women to like, oh, that you don't mess with their women, like that's what I mean by a city pride. Like, instead of all these dumb things to be proud of, like blue, red, north, south, all this bull crap. What about having pride in your city? Be like, I'm from here and I'm proud of it, and we do this. And it's like that's where the city fair thing comes in. I think New York and Chicago and a few places would try to outdo each other. And of course, we have to make everything into this like crazy competition, but I see it more of as a pride. How do we make our city the best possible city it can be, the most unique, the most its own, the most special? The more special we allow places to be, the more they will honor what they're meant for the people that live there. And then guess what? Tourism just is a long game. You want places to have reputation for centuries, for 7 generations. And there's all kinds of ugly stuff coming out about this place, but we don't need to get into all that. So that's 4 events. I mean, gosh, what else jumps to mind? I don't know. Isn't that okay? I mean, historic events that like massively shaped. I mean, gosh, I think unfortunately 9/11 it did a lot because that upped travel restrictions, it upped division, it upped religious mania. Um, so yeah, that's a pretty, and it happened to my generation when we were in college. So that's pretty jarring. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. I mean, Vietnam was before me. People talk about it. Um, you know, I mean, it's funny now that Hurricane Helene has been almost 2 years. It's now it's like you can't I get it now. It's like, oh, this kind of shit happens all the time. So I don't know. You have to just like deal. And it's weird. So you can't name that as an event because it was a blip for most of the world. But these type of catastrophic storms, that changes a city, a region. It just it can destroy like friendships. I don't know. It's intense. Surviving something like Helene, it's super intense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna say natural disasters and kind of lump it because they're just gonna continue. But if you've been through one, it shocks the region. And if you put enough of them together, I'm sure every region, California's got their fires, New Orleans had their Katrina, we had our Helene. I mean, I think there was like, oh, no, like a flood in New York. Like, it's just whatever, constant, constant. So yeah, I feel like everybody's been through one. You can't just say that's an event, but six. Okay, three more. Historic. Well, I was gonna say maybe. I think Woodstock. Maybe. That's something music and I mean Woodstock 99 apparently was a complete shit show. But there, and I didn't go to the original. I wasn't born during the original. I think it was in the 70s, right? So, but Woodstock, I would think. I mean, one, the probably you could trace the entire like music concert festival like industry to Woodstock. The I don't know. It's almost like the commercialization of revolution or of the counterculture. Like it wanted to be counterculture, but then now it feels like it's almost like, well, was it fake or was it actually? Yeah. Anything big, it's like you just get suspicious immediately. Like state government, like like ugh. So I don't know. What something's there with Woodstock because Woodstock was definitely in our psyche, and then the 99 one was a disaster. Then it makes me think of Silicon Valley with the Rust Fest and the huge hologram. Oh man. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two more. Historic events. Very regional. So it's hard. It's like global. I mean, there's been tsunamis, there's been earthquakes. Like, that's all natural disasters. I mean, Woodstock's not a global, but it feels like it definitely shaped the counterculture. We've lost a lot of that 80s and 90s. Like, I just feel like there's protest music like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't know. The 2000s and up feels more sanitized or something. I mean, I'm sure putting in trains was a big deal. I mean, but then you could argue a way bigger deal would be the automobile because that rules our freaking lives now. It's exhausting, you guys. I mean, look at the wars. It's like because of cars. I love me a road trip. I love me some camping with the camper. Like I'm not saying, but goodness me, if you gave me 100 acres in the middle of nowhere, I ain't putting no roads in it. Mm-mm. No, no roads. It'd be like I don't know. We gotta figure it out because I'd want to park the cars and then have like off grid four wheelers or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sick of cars. Living here for 13 years in this particular high intersection, high volume spot that's just gotten more and more crazy, and people drive faster and faster, and it's just a chaotic energy, constant chaos right here. I'm like I'm ready for some more peace, and like young people would love it. They got the energy to like bike, walk. It's great for young people. I'm ready to fully step into crone and be like Middle of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't trust anything with space, so I don't count space. Ocean stuff. I mean, we've barely done any ocean exploration. Um, I don't know. TBD. You know what? Let's see what my lead strategist